Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit you with a video. Now, let me go and get this straight right now. This right here is grown folks talk. And a lot of people say, but Trey, you need to say that in the beginning. I'm saying in the beginning right now, damn it. Get those badass kids out the room because we got a lot of stuff to talk about right now. We have preachers out here doing something strange and giving away just a little piece of change, $10 change that is. And that goes to show you. It's hard out here for a pimp and also for these hoes who trying to get that money for the rent. So get those kids out the room. If they heard that part, I'm sorry. Tough titty. Anyway, I'm going to give you a few seconds to get their little ass out the room and stop them from looking back and everything too. Go ahead. Okay, this story right here comes out of my home state. As you can see, I'm representing that star today, that Texas. But this story comes out of Dallas, even though I'm from Houston. But we have a pastor, Mr. Aaron L. Finley. And I'm sorry, man. I'm not here to convict you. That's not my job. I'm not the Most High. I'm not God. I'm not Jehovah Almighty. I'm none of that. I'm just his son. But anyway, this pastor has been accused of one of the worst things that you can accuse a pastor of in a church, and other than stealing the church money, and other than sleeping with men, and also other than not being there for his parishioners when they need him, when they call him for help. But this pastor has been accused of having a sexual relation with a young thought. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say a thought, you can look and tell what it is. I mean, if it quack like a duck, and if it sound like a damn duck, what that mean? It's a duck. I know somebody said it somewhere. It might be way over there in Cash Snacker Stand. Now, I was getting emails last night, and a few of my people, you know, a few of my associates, if you will, called me up and said, "Man, have you heard about this story?" Because they know that I go in on these pastors and stuff, just like that. You should rightfully should go in on their ass. Now, if they right, they right. I leave them alone. But if you're wrong, if there's an inkling of a doubt that you may have sinned and transgressed, I will be on your ass like flies on shit. Now, when I woke up this morning, I felt something in the spirit. It's like God kissed it and the devil missed it. But anyway, I'm going to read a snippet from this story and give my opinion. Surely, as we go. A married pastor says sexting accusation is a lie. Warns critics, watch how they treat God's men. Now that's true what the pastor did say about watch how they treat God's people. God's men, his people who's really for him and are called by him, does face a lot of persecution and also a lot of bitterness down here, a hard life where people will lie on you, they'll slander your name. I understand that, but at the same time, that ain't all the way true. As we quite remember, for those who's a little older, Jimmy Swaggart, how he done got caught twice with hookers and hoes, and got all on TV in Baton Rouge talking about, "I have sinned. Forgive me, Father, I have sinned." And then his ass 3 months later get caught in a different hotel. Not a hotel. He didn't even want to take her to the hotel. He took her to a motel, not the Holiday Inn. Took another hooker to a motel and got caught again and tried to cry again. But the people weren't hearing that shit no more. But we're going to start this story off like this. Aaron L. Finley, a Texas pastor who has become the talk of the internet for allegedly sexting with a woman who is not his wife. Why are you sexting with anybody, allegedly, that is not your wife? And you guys better stop all this damn text messages, because don't you know they take screenshots? And also, if you got these Android phones, I don't know if Apple do that to these iPhones. Maybe they do. Hell, they got talking emojis. They got talking emoji with the shit stain. You know, with the little doodle emoji and the little joke got eyes and light up and laugh. I'm like, damn, that's a lot of shit right there. But anyway, now, even if you don't have certain phones, but I know Android phones do this, especially these Samsung Notes, where you can actually get your pen, click a button, and whatever image you want, screen caption you want, it don't matter what it is, you can actually cut it and paste it out and save it. So you have to be careful, guys and women, but I'm talking to the guys right now. You have to be careful all this stuff you putting down there on these phones and stuff, acting like there ain't no record of this. They have a record. Even if she don't have a record, I guarantee you this, the NSA got a record. And if you don't want them to pull your coattail now. Now, the pastor has slammed the reports as made up as foolishness, as false, as they are slandering his name. Now, Tuesday and warned his critics to watch how they treat God's man. And boy, God's people have a hard time on this earth. Those who are really called by him. I must emphasize that, because anybody can profess to be anything, but you will know a man by what? By the fruits of his labors. I'm not going to preach today. I ain't going to be long, but I will be strong today. Now, none of that information is true, and it wasn't a text message. It's something that's made up on Facebook Messenger. My church is fine. My family is fine. And I'm fine. This is what the pastor's saying now. He's saying he's fine one more damn time. I'm going to think something else now. So I'm going to let the Lord take care of the rest of that mess, that foolishness. I don't get into foolishness. Finley, who leads New Creation Church in Dallas, said in an interview with the Christian Post. And for a man to say foolishness, God damn it, and got G-O-T, not G-O-D. That's for my Christian people out there. You know, I try to be very respectful, if you will, but I get bad and vulgar sometimes too. But I do not play with the Lord name in vain, whether you believe in him or not. You know what I'm saying? That's just something I don't do. So I have to clarify that, because you got people we hit me up. Now, son, I got, look, 70, 80-year-old people be like, son, I love your message, but can you please not use God name in vain? That's why I have to emphasize that out of respect for them, whether you like it or not. Now, for a man to use foolishness that much, he must either be telling the truth or he telling a hard, cold face, pit bull face ass lie. Me, I'm tending to be stuck in the middle right now. But as I get closer to the middle of the story, you will start to receive and see some revelation that this pastor may be leading us on and not telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Now, the alleged explicit messages between Finley and the woman identified as Cat Willis. And when I seen Cat, I said, I know damn well Cat Williams ain't turned to the dark side. No, it's a woman goes by the name Cat Willis. Some on Facebook page, and then you go to the page and stuff, it shows her in all kinds of, you know what I'm saying, little thought, wherever you will. It shows up with a few kids. I don't know if she got 3 kids, 4 kids. She got some damn kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many baby daddies. I'm not here to go through all that. I'm just making a point. She got 3, 4 kids, because it shows up on a picture with 3 or 4 children. Now, I'm not going to bash the woman, but we will tell the damn truth. Now, we're going to tell the truth up in here. This ain't the Queen's Court, the Queen's Supreme Court. No, it's the King Court right now. Now, the woman is identified as Cat Willis, and she looked like a Cat Williams almost too by the face. Now, on Facebook, were first posted on the church's Facebook page. And I bet you, imagine if you the secretary of that church, imagine if you the deacon of the church, and also worse than anything, the first lady of that church, and you seeing that the pastor, which is your husband, which is you all shepherd who go to this church, New Creation Church in Dallas. Imagine how you would feel. You would be devastated. You would be what they call flabbergasted. Now, they allude to a relationship that goes as far back as 2016. And in a series of posts on her profile, Willis said she was done covering for Finley. Why in the hell she just now exposing Finley? When I don't know why when I think about Finley, I think about Michael Finley, the basketball player. The guys will get that part right there. But anyway, some of you ladies like, who the hell is Michael Finley, Trey? But anyway, that's an inside joke for the fellas. But Now, this alleged affair been going on since 2016, and best believe, baby, what they say these days, oh, do you have the receipts? Yeah, she has the receipts, just like she taking some clothes back to Macy, just like she taking that Coach bag that cost too much damn money, $450 Coach purse that you just wanted to show off, but you kept the tag on it. You know, you got to have a receipt. You have to have the receipt for a refund. So what she's basically doing by exposing these text messages is showing us that she has receipts. And receipts is one thing that we love, because there's nothing like hearing a juicy story, whether it's gospel or not. But it leaves your mouth like watery. But it's one damn thing to hear the truth and see the receipts. But you be like, "Woo, thank you, Jesus." You know what I'm saying? It make you feel so much better. It makes the load even lighter to bear. Now, it says, "Okay, I'll save your marriage this time, Aaron Finley." This Cat Willis, not Cat Williams. This Cat Willis talking to girl. Now, she says, "Okay, I'll save your marriage this time, Aaron Finley," and go along with the story that my page is hacked, but me, you, and God. She put God in there. When she put God in there, I said, whoa, now, unless you just a damn slap hypocrite and you don't have no love for the Lord, you know what I'm saying? You would not sit there and say, "In God no." When somebody say, "In the Lord knows," you know what I'm saying? They might be telling the truth, because unless you's crazy. But I know one thing: if you black and you brought up in the black family in these black churches, you are taught one thing. What's that, people? Say it with me: not to play with the Lord. You know, everybody said that right there. Give them a clap. But anyway, you're taught that. You're taught, you know, to have respect for the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So unless she's lying, unless she just really thuggish, ruggish bone, don't give a damn, that's the only way I can see her saying, "You in me, in God knows what happened with us. So fuck it." That's what she said. So fuck it. Willis wrote on Saturday night live. You know what I'm saying? Woo, boy, I'm telling you, Willis is going off, and this shit is not over. The storm just blew in. Now, just over 2 hours later, Willis followed up with another message that said, "Done with all the bullshit. Fuck who mad. I said my truth. No, I was not hacked." The messages are from 2016 until now. How am I hacked for 2 years? Amen, right there. And when she said that right there, boy, I'm telling you, the congregation got to stand up. The crowd got to stand up and question, "Pastor, what's going on, Pastor?" You know how them old women put their hand on their hip and when they talk to you. Now, son, you got to slow down out here. These hoes out here is going to get you caught up. You're going to lose your wife and your church, baby. You better slow down now. You better slow down. So I don't know what the hell going on, but I'll tell you this right here. For somebody to go back 2 years, it sounds like there's some validity to that situation. It sounds like somebody is telling the hardcore truth. It is nothing like the hardcore truth. And when you have the truth, and when you have the truth on your side, can't nothing stand against you. You can lie for so long, but guess what? That truth gonna prevail. Can I get an amen somewhere? Now, in the alleged messages attributed to Finley, the pastor implies that even though he is married, he is in an open relationship. This man said he's in an open relationship. Hold on. Let me repeat this for my older people who takes a little more time to comprehend and understand what I'm saying, since I tend to talk fast sometimes, then I tend to slow it down like DJ Screw at times. Let me just repeat this one more time. In the alleged messages attributed to Finley, the pastor implies that even though he is married, remember that, he is in an open relationship, which means he's able to get that cookie from elsewhere, which means that he's truly not living up to what that Bible says. You know what I'm saying? He's not living up to what it says, because people are going to take it and twist it around and say, "Well, you know, back in those days, men had 10 wives and they had 20. Well, back in those days, people did a lot of damn things, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, what we were taught, you see what I'm saying? Forget trying to twist it and turn it to benefit what you're doing, trying to twist and turn the word into benefiting your wrongdoing or justifying your actions. We know that's not what we were taught. So how are you a pastor leading a flock of people, being their shepherd, and you have an open relationship, which means that you're open to get between some more legs? That's all it means right there. I don't care what nobody say, because you don't have no open relationship when you just sitting down going to coffee and having brunch with somebody or eating some Chinese food. That's just a casual friendship, you know what I'm saying? But an open relationship, which means something else must be open. But anyway, we're going to leave it right there. Willis is also shown asking him for $18. Boy, you was a cheap one, boy. You is so cheap. You know what I'm saying? No wonder you had to keep this up for 2 years. You should have just asked him for $2,000 and holler at him 3 months later, then another 3 months, and get your money up, boo-boo. You sitting up here playing yourself very cheap. You know what I'm saying? They got little Debbie cakes cost more than that. You know what I'm saying? Don't sell your soul for a jelly roll. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I guess maybe she feel that's all that the cookie is worth is $18. And I know that's going to make a lot of you all kind of upset, but don't be upset if it's not you. You know what I'm saying? We talking about her. You know what I'm saying? This is what you call lowered expectations. People with lower standards. No way in hell you finna give me no damn $18. You better put 2 zeros behind it and make it $1,800. And still then, I might just give you a little whip of it, and that's all. But anyway, we're going to leave that alone too. Now, she said she asked for $18 to get her nails done as a birthday gift. In other exchanges, he offers her $10. $10 whore. You mean to tell me you was a $10 hooker and a pastor's sitting up here giving you $10? The brother Jane just passed by the collection plate and dropped in. Oh, that's going to be her $10 right there. I mean, damn, is Pastor Finley on a budget that tight? Well, he can only give these women $10. Well, I ain't going to say women, but let me clear that up. This woman $10 because this is the only person I heard about so far. So we're gonna keep it all on track, if you will. Now, either the pastor is doing kind of bad or the pastor don't have no respect and the pastor do not love them hoes. I don't know what the hell is going on, but let's continue. Now, the text showed that he also requested sex at one point and asked if she could provide a friend to help him after learning that she would not be able to have sex with him at that time of the month. Like if she on her period, or do you got somebody else who just as slutty and who just as hoish as you that likes to get down with the get down? You know what I'm saying? Now, that right there is very sad, if you will. Finley, who declined, revealing how many people attend his church because if someone is lying on me, it doesn't matter, said he was leaving the allegations in God's hands, but warned those who criticize him based on the lie. True. If it's a lie, don't lie on a man. But if it's the truth, nail his ass to the cross with it now. I don't even reply to it or nothing. I let God handle that. So if people want to lie, they better watch how they treat God's man, he said. And yes, you better you better watch how you treat God's people, but that's only if you walking in the light. That's only if you walking in the path. You can't be playing both sides of the fence. You can't be out here double dutching the word. You know what I'm saying? You juggling a Bible in one hand and a cookie and a booty in another one. You can't do that, pastor. You can't do that. I'm not even no pastor. I know dad. Now, I mean, this story right here, like when I said, when I woke up this morning, if someone was in the spirit, I said, Lord, you know, where is it coming from? He said, Trey, talk to him. Just talk to him. That's all you got to do. Do what you do. Sit your light-skinned ass down and just talk to him. He didn't say light-skinned ass, but he just said, sit down and just talk to the people. So I said, okay, I'm going to talk to him. But anyway, let's continue with this right here. Also, he says, the pastor now, my deacons and the members of my church told me, don't worry about this. They'll handle everything. And that's what I'm doing. Deacons going to go out there and put the paws on somebody. Is Deacons going to ride all around Bashford trying to find Mr. Willis? Or is the Deacons out there trying to suffocate the truth? Like put a stranglehold on the truth, just choke the shit out the truth. I don't know. He says, I'm not hiding from anyone because I know I've done no wrong. So I'm letting my chairman of the board and my administration handle that, and I'm leaving it at that. He added, very good professional answer. You could tell that was very rehearsed. Now, he said he hasn't contacted the police yet about the matter, but if someone should publish the text in a newspaper without his permission, he would consider getting the authorities involved. Why wouldn't you get the authorities involved when she already slandering you? It's already out there. You got people way in Nigeria talking about this shit. You got people way in Bosnia talking about this, in Kashnakistan. No, they barely talk about anything over there other than goats and mountain lions. So it's all over the world right now. So I don't know what he's waiting on. I don't know if he's waiting for God to bust the heavens open and tell him himself what he need to do. But it seems to me you're kind of late because the word is already out. Whether it's true or false, but you know, I'm hoping that it's not true for your sake, because I'm not gonna wish bad on no one. But at the same time, if what she's saying is true, and you giving this woman $10 and $18, and then when she have her period, you ask her to get somebody else, you know what I'm saying? Because evidently you don't want to go home and get your wife. I don't understand that. Why be with these women and marry them if you don't want the cooking no more? I don't understand that. My wife, we gonna be doing it till I'm 70, 80 till that thing don't work no more. And I might have to take 20 cc's of Viagra. And once the Viagra don't work no more, when I get old, then I'll sit my ass down. But until then, my wife gonna catch hell. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I need. I only need, like Nas said, he need one mic. I only need one cookie. Now, Pastor says, and I'm finna close now. We coming to the closing part of this blog /tag sermon, if you will. Now, he says, I'm tired of this. That's why I'm letting God handle this. He said, if somebody puts stuff in a paper without my permission, then we could talk to the law. My church and my administration is not just going to sit back and let people keep doing stuff to their pastor. It's a shame before God that people have to go through foolishness. There we go, foolishness again, and all that. It's just crazy. It's just out of my hands. Okay, now this is my assessment, and we finna go and cut it short right now. I think personally that the female is telling the truth, because how else and why else would she lie to you? And why wouldn't you go to the police station as soon as she lied? You should be already mad, even if it didn't go outside of the Dallas area, even if it didn't go out the Dallas, Fort Worth, Plano, Garland area. And my people there, you know what I'm talking about. Even if it didn't go past 100-mile radius, for those who knows what radius mean, you still should have contacted the police. But what you really saying, long as it don't go major, which is already there right now, I'm not gonna say nothing. Now, if you're an innocent man, and also if you're a man of God, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna sit up here and call people out, no matter if only one person in your church heard it. Don't no man of God, don't no pastor, or no first lady, no woman of God want to be lied on, especially in this manner right here. So shame on you. Use more logic next time. Anyway, let me know what you all think. I done preached long enough, you know what I'm saying? I done did a whole TD Jakes almost on Mr. Finley. Let me know what you all think. Do you think the pastor is a wolf in sheep clothing? Do you think that he was actually giving Miss Willis $10, $18 for that cookie? Do you think that? I mean, do you think the text messages are real? Because guess what? It seems very real to me, because why haven't you already went to the police station as soon as she came out with the stuff? Remember, it was on the church Facebook page at first. So therefore, the people who's really relying on you the most heard about it. So why wouldn't you not go to the police as soon as you heard that and seen that on Facebook? That's what I want to know right there. So that means you're trying to cover up something. Because guess what? If you go to the police, the truth got to come out. The truth got to come out. And trust me, she probably got videos and everything. But anyway, I will keep you all updated. Y'all stay blessed. I'm out.